Namaskar. Good evening to all of you present here today. Honorable Secretary General of the IMO, Mr. Arsenio Dominguez, respected Rajesh Kumar Sinha ji, Shyam Jagannathan ji, Malini Shankar ji, Captain B.K. Tyagi ji, Arun Sharma ji, Captain Ajad, Shia Ram ji, Sudhakar ji, distinguished guests, industry leaders, esteemed delegates. This is a very meaningful event, and I am especially grateful to all the participants because of your active participation. You have made this occasion not only momentous, but also memorable and meaningful and sustainable. I have a small write-up. Please bear with me. I'll not take much time. And today, really, after going through the discussion with the leader in this particular sector, maritime sector, and some of the prominent CEOs, and particularly the Honorable Secretary General of the IMO, I am really very much happy, and I have seen the bright future ahead in this particular sector. So that is why I am confident that whatever we are discussing today will be dedicatedly, with best of our possible effort, articulated into action tomorrow. It is a privilege to stand before you at the Green Shipping Conclave 2025, where the world's maritime visionaries gather to set a course for a greener future. This conclave is not just a conference. It is a call to action, a collective commitment to transform the shipping industry into a cleaner, more sustainable force for global trade. Shipping has been the backbone of commerce for centuries, but now it must become the backbone of sustainability. The oceans that carry our vessels also bear the burden of emission, pollution, and climate change. The responsibility to correct the course lies with us. Green shipping is no longer an aspiration, it is an imperative. India stands at the forefront of this transformation, guided by the vision of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and his consummate commitment to achieve net zero emission by 2070. Green energy is the driving force behind the transition. The future of maritime transport lies in clean fuels, green hydrogen, ammonia, biofuel, and LNG. India's national green hydrogen mission is paving the way for zero-emission fuels, ensuring that our ports are not just fueling trade, but also fueling a sustainable future. Through hydrogen, bunkering, and alternative fuels supply infrastructure, we are positioning India as a regional hub for green energy solution. The challenge is immense, but so is our resolve. At the heart of these transformations are green ships, vessels that no longer run on yesterday's fuel, but embrace the technology of tomorrow. Indian shipyards are leading the surge in constructing low-emission, hybrid, and fully electric ships, reinforcing our commitment to Make in India, make for the world. The Green Truck Transition Program is replacing conventional hardware trucks with hybrid and electric models, ensuring that every segment of our maritime ecosystem is aligned with sustainability goal. The Harit Nauka Green Vehicle initiative is accelerating the shift towards alternative fuel-powered ships, ensuring that our fleets are not just strong but also clean. To support these vehicles, we need green gateways, ports that are no longer just transit points but sustainability hub. India's Harit Sagar Green Port guidelines are setting new benchmark in shore-to-ship power, renewable energy adoption, and carbon neutral operation. Ports are not just receiving greener ships, they are becoming greener themselves. Energy efficient cargo handling, electrified logistics, and green corridors will make our maritime trade more sustainable and resilient. India is not just building ports, we are building the ports of the future. But sustainability is incomplete without responsibility. Green recycling ensures that every vessel's life cycle ends in an environmentally responsible manner. The Sustainable Ship Recycling Program in Alang, Gujarat is making India a global leader in eco-friendly ship dismantling, adhering to Hong Kong Convention standard. By turning waste into wealth, we are demonstrating that the maritime economy can also be a circular economy. Transitioning to a green maritime sector requires financing. Green capital is the foundation on which this vision stands. Our 25,000 crores Maritime Development Fund is catalyzing investment in green port infrastructure, fleet modernization, and alternative fuel ecosystem. The extension of the shipbuilding financial assistance scheme is reinforcing India's position as a global leader in sustainable shipbuilding. Sustainable shipping is not just an environmental decision, it is an economic opportunity. Sustainability is a global responsibility. Green alliances are the bridges that connect us across continent. India's participation in Green Voice 2050, Glenoise Partnership, and regional green shipping corridors with BIMSTEC is driving international cooperation for decarbonization. The seas do not belong to one nation alone. They are shared by all. Our efforts must be united, our strategies collaborative. For this transformation to be effective, governance must evolve. Green governance ensures that regulation, policies, and enforcement mechanisms are aligned with sustainability. Our upcoming Coastal Shipping Bill 2025 and Merchant Shipping Bill 2025 will integrate stronger environmental standards and compliance measures, ensuring that India remains a global trustbearer for maritime sustainability. The maritime sector must act decisively, embracing green energy, green ship, green gateways, green recycling, green capital, green alliances, and green governance as the pillar of its transformation. India is not merely following global standards, we are setting them. Our journey towards a cleaner, greener, and more resilient shipping industry is irreversible. I extend my gratitude to all the participants, stakeholders, and industry leaders who have contributed to this conclave. Under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, our Maritime India vision 2030, Maritime Amritkal Vision 2047 serve as guiding framework for India's long-term maritime transformation. A special thanks to IMO Secretary General for his presence, marking a new milestone in our partnership for global maritime sustainability. Let this conclave be the defining moment where commitment turn into action, and action shape the maritime future of tomorrow. The ocean have carried our past. Let them also carry a greener future. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring speech. Since Minister, sir, will be in a rush to the airport, sir, 1 minute for the mementos, sir. Please.